Yeah, I want to talk about the Lomachenko Rigo fight. It was it didn't really live up. Well, Rigo didn't really, bring the fight like I thought he would bring. I did pick Lomachenko to win by late round stoppage, but I thought Rigo will put up a better fight than that. I thought the fight would be tactical in the first 5 or 6 rounds, and I thought Lomachenko would take over. But in the end, Lomachenko, I always thought Lomachenko just was too big, man. Rigo moved up 2 weight classes. That's a big jump, man, when you're talking about fighting. You know what I'm saying? That's even coming up 1 weight class is big, but then then a man coming up 2 weight classes. Lomachenko weighed in yesterday before, before the fight, that in the morning they had morning weigh-ins, and he was about 10 pounds heavier than Rigo at the morning weigh-in, and he put on more pounds after that. So Rigo just was a naturally smaller guy. I had Lomachenko winning, but I thought it would be by stoppage. I mean, he would have stopped him though. He would have stopped him eventually. Eventually, he was on his way to stopping Rigo. Rigo was beat mentally because he's used to being the most skilled fighter in the ring, and he wasn't the most skilled fighter. He not only was he not the most skilled fighter, he was the smaller fighter. Boxing is about advantages. You know what I'm saying? The only advantage he had was the reach. He had the 68-inch reach to Lomachenko's 65, I believe. And they have weight classes for a reason. You know what I'm saying? In boxing, it's weight classes for a reason, to protect fighters from bigger guys. So that was my biggest thing of me picking Lomachenko. Now, if Rigo was the bigger guy, I would have picked Rigo. So I didn't have no really true dog in the race. I'm a fan of boxing, so I do have my favorite fighters that I follow their careers closely. I have not really followed these 2 guys' careers closely. I've seen some of their fights, but I don't have, it didn't matter to me who won either way. I just picked Lomachenko to win the fight. But I just thought I did like the way Lomachenko came. I did like the way Rigo came out. He came out on his front foot. Rigo normally don't come out on his front foot. He had a front foot posture, but he just didn't do anything with it. He didn't do anything with it. He had the right temperament with his posture, but he didn't do anything with it. He just was more defensive than anything. I just feel like he looked at Lomachenko when he got in the ring and like, man, this guy is a big guy. Are you on zone gonna do any live? Yeah, me and Zona, yeah. We'll hook up and do some live hangouts. We have different schedules in some ways. We'll catch up and do a live stream and invite other people to come in and talk, because I'm all about guys just want to talk about boxing, just come in and talk about boxing. I'm not one of those people that don't want to interact with the subscribers. I interact with some subscribers that I know are guys that normally comment on my videos and stuff like that. I know you comment on my videos a lot, so I wouldn't mind talking boxing with you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, and get in there and just shoot the shit on some boxing. But I want to know what do you think is next for Lomachenko? I know Lomachenko said he want to go to 135. I rather would like to see Lomachenko clean out 130, become undisputed at 130 if he can, then go to 135. What's at 135? Not really much there at 135. Mikey Garcia is not there no more, but Mikey Garcia may come down to 135, come back down to 135 to fight Lomachenko. I think he will. What's the Mikey or Easter? Those both are tough fights for Lomachenko, but Lomachenko is not. He's not that much smaller than them guys. I know Mikey Garcia did start his career off at 130, I believe. He started his career off at 130, so Mikey Garcia. They are fighting each other next. I had Lomo from jump. Oh, you say Mikey Garcia and Lomo was fighting next, or Lomo and Easter? I like Easter the way he fights. He's a fan-friendly fighter, but when you break him down, what's up, Zone? Mikey and Easter are fighting next. Okay, I got Mikey in that fight because Easter is a good fighter. He gives up his height though. He doesn't fight tall. He's a tall, lanky Thomas Hearns type, but he doesn't fight tall. He fights short. He fights short. So he's gonna get stopped by Mikey Garcia, man. I see a stoppage. I don't know what you guys think. I think it's a stoppage. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. If he fights long, he can't beat Mike. Yeah, but he don't fight. But that's not his temperament. You know what I'm saying? His temperament is not to fight long. Even if he fight long, Mikey Garcia has been around the game a long time. Mikey Garcia, you know what I'm saying? He's groomed for this. You know, his brother was a champion. I got Robert by stoppage. Yeah, no. I got Mikey Garcia by stoppage, man. Robert Easter, if you seen Robert Easter's last 2 fights, and those guys he fought was not punchers, and he was getting touched up and arguably lost his last fight. Mikey Garcia punches hard, man. Mikey Garcia can punch. I got Mikey Garcia by stoppage. You know, we can talk about that, but you know, if Robert Easter fought tall, then I would think different. I would say the fighters will be closer, a lot closer. But he doesn't fight long. He doesn't fight long behind the jab. He doesn't fight there long enough to me to be able to offset Mikey Garcia. You know, he may do it the first couple rounds, but as soon as he get touched up, he gonna start a brawl. He gonna start one exchange. And that's not a good thing for him to exchange with Mikey Garcia. But you know, we'll see when that I mean, we can break that fight down. But I was talking about the Lomachenko. Zon, what you think about the Lomachenko Rigo fight? I thought Rigo quit mentally because he was not the most skilled fighter in the ring. He's used to being the most skilled fighter in the ring, and when that didn't go his way, he quit. He didn't want to fight. He was going to get stopped. Eventually, he was going to get stopped because Lomachenko was turning it up. Lomachenko was starting to touch him, and eventually he was going to get stopped. I don't think he wanted to go through that embarrassment. I don't think him in his corner wanted to go through that embarrassing thing of him getting stopped. So he just quit. Kind of like Nicholas Walters, he quit. I don't think he wanted to get embarrassed. But hey, Lomachenko Rigo got out. Yeah, he got outskilled. He got outskilled physically and mentally. Mentally, he was broken. I mean, I like how he came out in the first round. I'm like, okay, man, you know, this may go a little different than what I thought it was. But that second round, when Rigo kept holding, kind of for no reason, couldn't handle the schooling. Yeah, he couldn't handle the schooling. It was too much. Mentally, it was too much, and he just quit. It's not that he was getting beat up in the ring. I don't think he thought in his mind it was a way that he can win the fight. So, and I don't care what nobody say, Lomachenko was much bigger than that man. He definitely looked at 2 weight classes bigger. See, Rigo is not a type of fighter to me that can come up. Everybody think because a fighter fights really great at a weight class, they figure, oh, he can move up. No, everybody's not meant to move up, man. Everybody is not meant to move up. It's just some guys are just small. And he's one of those guys that's just small. Small in height, small in stature, small in body mass. He's just small. What you think is next for Lomachenko? I know he said he want to move to 135. I mean, I haven't really looked at 135 since Crawford left. I don't know. I mean, I know Gervonta Davis is there at 135. Is Devin Haney at 135 or 140? I think he's at 140. But those guys are not ready to fight him. You know, they already said that they don't want to fight him yet. So I don't know. Lomachenko, I don't know. I don't know what's the stopping point for him, but there's some people saying that he can fight, that he can beat Crawford. No, he's not gonna beat Crawford, man. He'll get stopped. Lomachenko will get stopped versus Terrence Crawford. So you know, that's not a good fight for Lomachenko. It'll be kind of like this fight that happened yesterday. He'll get outclassed, but it'll be worse because Terrence Crawford will beat him up before he stop him. Lomachenko, he don't have any serious power to me. I mean, he got good boxing skills, good boxing technique, good footwork, good combinations, good fast combinations, but he would not have anything to keep Crawford up off of him. So that's not even a good fight. I wouldn't even advise him to fight that fight. But Mikey Garcia, Easter, that's an interesting fight. When is the fight? I have to look it up because I didn't know that they announced the fight. I knew they was talking about it. I know it's probably next year sometime anyway, because this year is almost up. But I don't know what's next for Rigo, man. I know he got stripped from his title. I know they said if he lost, he was gonna get stripped. So he got stripped from his. He got stripped. His title got stripped. So now he don't have a title, and people already don't want to fight him. I mean, I've asked him to go back down. You know, I just think Rigo waited too long to move up, man. He's like 37 years old. He's Cuban. If he's gonna admit that he's 37, he's probably like 42, 43. Cubans never, the ones that come over here in sports, they never give you their right age. Ortiz is older than what he say he is too, so he's probably in his 40s, man. He waited too long to move up. Just waited too much, had too much time waiting, you know what I'm saying? Just too much time waiting, and it wasted a lot of his career, wasted a lot of his, he was already what? When Rigo turned pro, he was already 29, he was already 29 years old, 29, 30 years old. So yeah, he wasted a lot of time, a lot of precious time in his career. And Bob Arum dropped him after he beat Nonito Donaire, because Bob Arum wanted Donaire to win that fight. Donaire lost the fight. I was going for Donaire. Donaire lost the fight, got outclassed. But I don't know, man. Rigo maybe need to go ahead and retire. He moved down, everybody gonna fight him. He too small for the higher weight classes. He looked kind of sluggish yesterday too, like the extra weight. The extra weight. See, Rigo is a small guy. Putting on that much weight probably made him sluggish. Made him made him sluggish. Throw off his timing. When you are a fine-tuned athlete, man, weight up and down, up or down can alter the way you fight, alter the way your body responds. So, he can't go up in weight. He might as well go back down, and he's not gonna get no marquee fights. Or maybe some of these guys, Scott Quigg, them, and Abdul Mares, maybe they see something now. Maybe they see that he's getting older. Maybe they may step in the ring with him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They were too kind of chicken to step in the ring with him 3-4 years ago. But now maybe they may say, oh, we caught him at the right time. Maybe they, Gary Russell Jr. and them, maybe they'll step in the ring with him. I know Gary Russell Jr. said he want the Lomachenko rematch. I don't know if he'll get it. Lomachenko need to go ahead and fight Salido, but Salido lost though. Salido lost. Lomachenko should have gave Salido what he was asking for. Bob Arum should have gave Salido what he was asking for, because Salido did win the first fight. I picked Salido to win that first fight simply because I didn't think Lomachenko coming in on his first or second fight he was going to beat no veteran, rugged, borderline, physical, dirty fighter like Salido. Salido is a veteran, man, a road warrior, been around the boxing world, winning fights and losing fights and been in tough fights. I didn't think Lomachenko was ready for that. But if they fight now, Lomachenko should beat him. What y'all think? I think Lomachenko should beat him if they fight now. Man, I see everybody talking about Terrence Crawford when he said that he see holes in Errol Spence's game that he can exploit. And people going crazy over that. I don't know why people going crazy over that. I've been seeing the holes that Terrence Crawford can exploit. Terrence Crawford can exploit pushing Errol Spence back on his back foot, because Errol Spence can't fight going backwards. He's more effective coming forward. You know what I'm saying? 100% of his boxing game is coming forward and keeping the fight in the center of the ring. I just see that Errol Spence would just. That would be a close to not gonna say easy fight for Terrence Crawford, but he's an easier fighter for Terrence Crawford to figure out. Just period. Just an easier fighter for him to figure out. It's nothing that Spence does that is hard to figure out. You know what I'm saying? Now, physically you got to be able to deal with him coming forward on you and landing body shots on you on the ropes. You got to stay off the ropes. But other than that, it's nothing to figure out. You know what I'm saying? So when Terrence Crawford said that, I wasn't surprised. A lot of people were surprised. A lot of people saying Terrence Crawford is disrespecting Errol Spence. No, it's not a disrespect. Like Terrence Crawford said, every fighter has holes. You have to be able to have the right fighter in front of you to take advantage of those holes. You know, every fighter that Errol Spence fight would not be able to take advantage of those holes. So, you know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman can take advantage of those holes. I don't think Sean Porter can take advantage of those holes. I don't think Danny Garcia can take advantage of those holes. You know, it's not a disrespect. But I don't know, man. I mean, I guess we can discuss the Garcia Easter fight. I just think Garcia is going to stop him, man. I just think Easter, he is tall, got really crazy reach for that weight class, but he doesn't fight tall. You know, he fights like a shorter guy. He fights short. He doesn't fight tall. He doesn't fight long and tall. It's just the way he's built a certain way. He just don't fight that way. You know, he's built long and lanky, but he doesn't fight long and lanky. If he fought behind his jab and let his power come behind his jab, fighting that tall straight up, you know, he'll give a lot of people a lot of problems. But seeing that he don't fight like that, you know, guys, he put guys in the fight. He put guys in the fight that can deal with what he brings, because he doesn't take advantage of he doesn't take advantage of his advantages. But I'm gonna sign out, man. It was good getting that off my chest. If y'all got another Zone, I mean, shoot, we can go live probably tomorrow or Tuesday. You know, I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday. I don't know what your schedule is, but people are waiting for us to go live. They want us to go live, have a live stream. Rollo texted me yesterday and told me his pick on the fight. You know, Rollo's sometime, so we can't count on Rollo. I'm out, y'all.